And today we have Gina Manzo as the HMC and Richard D. Simone as the Realtor.
Hi, Rich. How are you today?
Hi, Gina. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
My pleasure.
As I mentioned over the phone, I've been in the real estate and the mortgage business actually for over 27 years, and I have a large group of past customers that call on me when considering making a move. I can show you how working with me can help you to sell more homes, satisfy more clients, and ultimately make more money. Does that sound like something that would be of interest to you?
Absolutely, that'd be great.
Beautiful. I first wanted to congratulate you. I saw on your webpage that you are you have received the Diamond Award.
Oh, thank you.
That's quite an accomplishment.
Thank you. It is, yeah.
What do you contribute your success to?
A lot of hard work, a lot of hours. I think I'm a firm believer if you do the work, you'll get the results. So basically, hard work.
Well, it shows. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
And I'd also like to take a few notes.
Sure.
Okay. Are you currently working with any one particular lender?
Well, I have two people's. I work with two people that I hand out regularly. One is a mortgage broker.
Okay.
And one is a rep at Bank of America.
If I were to ask you to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate them?
Well, I don't think I give either of them a 10. Probably about a 7.
Okay.
For
Why
both.
is that?
Well, Bank of America lately has been kind of dropping the ball with some stuff. I've had some deals that haven't closed on time. I have a few clients that were looking for certain mortgage programs, and they weren't able to offer them, so I had to go elsewhere. So, if they were a company that could really offer the full boat of programs and products to my clients, along with great customer service, I think that they would be able to achieve a 10.
Okay. Can I ask what programs they were in need of that they didn't have?
Reverse mortgages.
Okay.
Was one of them. I had a client who ended up going elsewhere with reverse mortgages.
Do you know that at Wells Fargo we do have a reverse team?
I do.
Great. Okay. The two reps that you are working with, do they refer back to you at all?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. Do you think referrals would be important to you?
I think referrals would be great. Absolutely.
Because what I'm trying to do here is to try to form a relationship or partnership with successful referral partners like yourself that we could grow both our businesses. You referring to me and me referring back to you.
I think that'd be terrific.
Okay, perfect. Do the lenders that you're working with now do anything for you in way of helping you move your properties, move your listings, help you with open houses, anything like that?
No, really the only thing that they do right now is pre-approve the clients when I refer them over to them, and that's really it. That's about as far as our relationship goes.
Okay. If you were able to form the perfect loan officer, what would be the most important characteristic?
The most important characteristic would probably be someone who's hardworking like myself.
Okay.
I think someone who is on top of the transaction is important. Someone who keeps me in the loop with what's going on.
Communication. And
someone who has good customer service.
Okay, great. Okay. Well, basically what you're telling me then is you want someone who's going to be hardworking, who's going to be available to you, who will communicate with you throughout the process. Okay? If I were to communicate with you on, say, a weekly basis or at each milestone when the customer applied, when the appraisal was ordered, when the commitment letter was issued, when the file was cleared to close, would that be something that would work for you?
That would be.
Okay. Again, you mentioned hardworking. I'm available 7 days a week. I could basically be available whenever you needed me to. I can do open houses for you, not only for the broker open houses, but for your customer open houses on the weekends. Your lenders, you said, weren't doing any of that for you right now.
No, I usually sit at the houses on Sunday by myself, waiting for people to come by.
Okay, well then I can come keep you company.
That'd be nice.
We can produce open house flyers for you to help move your listings, so that the clients that did come in there, I could then work with, and you could then show that I could pre-approve them, and you can then show them other listings that you may have and other houses that you're trying to sell, and we could work together, and I could keep directing the traffic back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
We do have what's called a priority buyer letter, which is not just a simple pre-qualification or pre-approval, it's a guaranteed mortgage for the client. We underwrite that file as if it were a real loan, except that we don't have a property address. So when you take that client out, they're not anxious or they don't have the anxiety building up that they can't qualify for the property, and you're not wasting your time.
Okay.
Does that sound like something you'd like?
Yeah, that does.
Beautiful. You said that your people you're working with right now don't refer you any business,
They don't.
yet you still refer them.
Yeah, I do. You know, it's kind of a one-way street.
Okay. I'm going to try to make that not the case with me. I do handle one of the local branches in your area, and I have a lot of clients that come to me to get pre-approved before they even start looking for a property, which I'd be happy to share with you. I actually did bring one with me, so that if we were going to be starting a relationship, I'd like to give you somebody to speak with. I actually spoke with them last night.
Okay.
I have to give them a call back later on, but I'd be happy to.
And they're not working with anyone else? Any other realtors?
They have not started looking yet, no.
Okay, that'd be...
Okay. Is there anyone that you're currently working with that you maybe could refer to me?
I am. You know, I'm working with a few customers. One of them is actually my sister-in-law,
Okay.
who's looking for a place in the area.
Okay.
You know,
Has she been pre-approved yet?
She hasn't been pre-approved.
Okay.
She's really in the beginning stages, so I'd be more than happy to, you know, to send her your way. I just have one question.
Sure.
One of my cousins actually refinanced with Wells Fargo, and he had just a horrible experience. Now, what do you think happened there? You know, obviously every loan is different, but what do you think caused the delays in his loan, and what can you do to assure me that that's not going to happen with the purchase loans that we work on together?
Okay, well, the only thing I can assure you, hopefully it wasn't me that he worked with.
No, it wasn't, no.
We went through a really difficult time the last year and a half with the volume that was just unprecedented. And they did everything that they could, they being Wells Fargo, to rev up the staff to accommodate the volume. And it just took a longer time than necessary. It wasn't just a Wells Fargo issue, it was an industry, it was
More of a
industry-wide.
volume issue?
Absolutely, but it was industry-wide.
Okay.
And I can tell you that when you're working with me, I will do everything I can to keep you in the loop, to make sure that there are no surprises, and to get the loan to closing as quickly as possible. We actually, if you're doing a purchase transaction, we have what's called a close on time guarantee.
Okay.
That if the loan doesn't get to closing by contract closing date, through any fault of Wells Fargo, we will pay the first mortgage, principal, and interest payment. And I can honestly say, I've never had to pay that.
Oh, okay, that's terrific.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I didn't know about that
Would
program.
that help put you at ease about working with us?
It does, absolutely.
Excellent.
You know, so you know, let's work on this one deal
Okay.
together, see how it goes, and
Okay, great.
and if we can get this one done, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be able to work on more in the future.
Beautiful. You'll give me your sister's number? Sister
Absolutely.
Bob? Excellent.
All right, thank you,
very
Gina.
much.
Nice
Thank
one.
you.
All right. You can clap.